I just wanted to make a really quick video about Trial of the Ancestors, the lead content, the trials themselves. If you have been having difficulties taking down enemy totems, you can rely on the Titanic Shell. It's this turtle here, which you can see on the screen right now, and it is a massively OP. It has two things in special. If you set it as a flanker, it's just gonna go straight for the totems and ignore everything else. It also can be stopped, stunned, it won't stop channel if it gets it, so it just deals damage to totems and it will take them down. As you can see, it has a massive HP pool, and if you throw an item that regens percent of life, it's basically immortal. I haven't seen any enemy make a significant chunk of damage on it. Every time I've had it, I've won easy. The main thing you have to do, then your job is simply just to defend all the enemies, make sure your totem and that Titanic Shell totem doesn't die. Just keep them alive and Titanic Shell will just go and chew through everything else. The only thing that might stop you might be another Titanic Shell in Defenders. As a defender, it completely protects the totem themselves. They cannot be destroyed, so you will have to make sure that it dies at some point, the enemy one. If you can afford a second one, you could do that yourself, but it's very expensive. I think it's 2,250 or 2,300. It's very, very expensive, so don't necessarily expect to be able to get more than one. That's just about the most you will be able to get a single one, I believe. Maybe later trials you can get more, but I don't believe so. And I don't see the need for it. I'd rather go for more defense perhaps, or just make sure that I can keep my other totems alive. If you want to buy one, you can go ahead and stack the favor of the red R2 guys. I don't know what their name is. I see that it's Kauturoa, something like that, right? Red R2 guy, stack their favor as early as possible. It's very expensive as mentioned. It's about 2,300, somewhere around that. So try and get that favor very early on and go buy it. If you don't see it in the shop, I believe it might spawn a little bit later, and I think you might have to buy at least one unit from them before you can unlock the Titanic Shell, although I'm not entirely sure about this. It might not be correct, it might just be random, but in my experience, the 2 or 3 times I was able to buy one, I had to buy one of their guy before, and then the next round it actually showed up. So maybe it resets the shop, the favor shop, every time you buy something between rounds. Not too sure. With this strategy, I've won everything. As soon as I got hit, I couldn't lose anymore. On the one time I lost is because I got absolutely massacred and they headed straight from my own totem immediately. So my totem was destroyed and I couldn't respawn to defend the Titanic Shell totem either. That was unfortunate. Sometimes it happens. I just got blown up from off screen. Mechanic is a bit wildly balanced, but I feel like overall Titanic Shell is massively OP. Alright, that's all. See ya!